Hey guys, it's Joe Raiti from Raiti's Rides, and I'm here today at my buddy Marson's house. He made a decision that some of you may love, some of you may hate, but guess what? I bet you by the end of this video, you're gonna think that he made the right decision. He had a 2007 ZO6 Corvette, and he decided to sell that and get this beautiful machine, this 2015 Camaro ZL1. Let's talk a little bit of the history of the Camaro. Camaro was around since 1967, had its heyday through the 60s into the 70s. Then, of course, because of the EPA and those tough regulations, they made the power go bye-bye. Eventually, power started to creep back up in the 1980s, and by the 90s, Camaro was back on top of the muscle car heap. Unfortunately, though, in 2002, Chevrolet decided to make a huge mistake. They cut the Camaro from their lineup. Time went by, and then guess what? In 2010, they did something that was very, very difficult to do. They brought back one of their famous, iconic cars, and here is a perfect example of it. This 2015 Chevrolet Camaro. I think you would agree with me that they hit the nail right on the head, blending the old technology and the old styling with what we have today with new modern technology. And I mean, just feast your eyes on this machine. Look at how it just sits here. This thing has been etched almost from a solid piece of steel. Come over here and look at the side. This hood has active, fully functional heat exhaustion that heat will resonate out of the hood while you're driving down the road, because as you know, ZL1 supercharged produces 580 horsepower. Problem is, there's a lot of heat that comes with that horsepower, and these hood extractors are going to get that heat from outside of underneath the hood. If you come around to the front, you'll notice this very aggressive front end on the car, and you can see Chevrolet did their homework. It looks like a 1967 Camaro, but yet you know that it's different. It has this very deep chin spoiler. What that's going to do is that's going to keep that air and push it down, push that front end down to give you nice stability, not only in the turns, but also on the straightaways as well. Let's bring you around to the driver's side here. This car features 20-inch rims at all four corners. Up here, you're going to have these beautiful Brembo 6-piston calipers, 6-piston. And in the rear, we have same Brembo calipers that are 4-piston. So you're going to have ultimate braking capability on the street and also on the track. Let's go ahead and make our way inside the car. If you look, Chevrolet spared no expense. We have beautiful Alcantara on the steering wheel, Alcantara on the shift knob, these wonderful Recaro racing seats. That seems to be like a norm nowadays, that if a company's going to build a fast performance car, it's got to have these beautiful Recaro racing seats in it. Go ahead and take a little bit closer look. You can see it has the aluminum pedals. It has all the instrumentation that you need to keep track of engine cooling and RPM and the whole 9 yards. So you can see that Chevrolet has everything set up perfect so that the driver could take full abilities from this machine. Let's work our way to the back. As you can see, the ZL1 has a brand specific spoiler on the back that's going to help produce downforce on the turns and in the straightaways. And if you work your way around the back, this car has the active exhaust system. He's able to, inside the car, make the exhaust louder or quieter depending on what he wants. Now, some people would say, why go with a ZL1? Why not just go all out and get the Hellcat? Listen, Hellcat, 707 horsepower, can't go wrong with that. But the problem is, the Hellcat is not going to handle like this car would on a road course. Chevrolet was able to blend the best of both worlds. You have your straight line speed, but you're also going to be able to perform on a road course and pass that Hellcat in the turns. So as you can see, I think my buddy, and I'm sure you agree with me, made the right decision. This 2015 Camaro ZL1 with 580 horsepower, he couldn't have gone any better. So I want to say thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.